Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft, Ixalan, Lost Caverns, whatever, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Probably going to take the land here, but I'm just having a look around. These rare lands are great, as long as you remember to use them and not just throw them away for no reason like I usually do. Alright, Draft Sim agrees this is a good card. Yeah, great card. Cool. Well, not much else to look at then. There's some alright stuff here, but nothing I'm taking over this. Any important signals I'm passing? Not really, honestly. Okay. Just an easy rare pick, pack one. With no particularly stunning uncommons or commons to compete with it. That card's decent. This is also good. Gemguard's good in, white decks. Aggro, or, well, red-white especially, or blue-white. They both are kind of good at making use of the go wide ability. River Herald Scout is really nice. But I think I'm just going to grab another black card. It's perfectly fine. Or grab, I should say, a black card to go with my card that is not technically black. It is a colorless land, of course, but it wants to be in black decks. And red decks. So you kind of need both to be able to use this. Because, all of these have the activated ability requires mana of both colors. So this can't be like... You can't just throw this in as a tapped swamp, for example, and just say, oh, it'll activate when I have it. Because you need to also have actual red sources other than this. This is not good. Although we do have a land we would want to activate. I'm a little tempted by the double white card. The only issue, of course, is that it's double white, right? I mean, pretty tough to run with Vents, but it's a much better card than everything else here. So I think we take this and see where it takes us, I guess. Have you guys seen this? You haven't, right? Not, I mean, if you watch other people or have played yourself, what do I know? But I don't think I've had it. I had it in a practice draft that I did with Zephian offline. And I just know it. I mean, like, you look at it and it's like, oh, it's a good card. You don't need to be like a genius at evaluating to know this is a strong card. But the double white makes it a little bit difficult to run in a deck that's not mainly white. Another one of these things, huh? Still currently banned. I mean, this is just a decent little dude. There's some argument, like, for taking a black card here, but also white is good. I don't know. It goes together well with the Guardian of the Great Door. And none of these are, like, incredible home runs. I'm not sure how much they like to be in red-black either. Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab a white card. I think the best card that I should currently be building towards is the Guardian of the Great Door. On the other hand, there's this Descend red-black thing that nobody's taking. And not much else going on, to be honest. So, okay, I mean, we're not sure yet. Maybe this little detour into white will be just a detour. Maybe it won't be permanent. Cosmium Blast is okay. There's another one coming around that we might get back. I think I'll just take the Mountain Cycler. So we might be in red, and if maybe we would want to splash red even. And this is kind of the perfect. Well, I don't know. It's not a great card to splash red because you could just run a mountain instead. This is only good if you have enough red that you imagine you might ever cast it with double red at 6 mana. Great Mistake is a pretty good card, but I'm also a big fan of this idol. Okay, I mean, we haven't seen all that much black, weirdly. Like, I don't know. I think we're still very open to any combination of these 3 colors. Running all 3 would be difficult so far. There's not that much fixing in the set, but red makes treasures, so maybe. The Altasaur is fine. I mean, I'm kind of more inclined to just grab a 2-drop. Like I say, we could still be red-white. It doesn't look like black is very open, I have to say that. We got past this because nobody wanted to be playing red and black. But like, we haven't seen any good black cards. Well, we kind of like there's Mephitic Draft in the 2-mana 2/2 that can gain lifelink if you descend. But it's not like incredible, right? I think this is nice. This Cosmian Blast is fine. The Tomb Raider is okay. I think we might be trying to like play red-white tap your shit deck like this. Okay. When I say tap your shit, I mean, of course, tap your own shit, not your opponent's shit. There's a Sunset Militia. Sunshot Militia. Deconstruction Hammer would be okay, but I think, yeah, this looks like the better fit for Boros. Have I played Boros in this set so far? I haven't, right? Correct. 2 Rakdos, 1 Azorius, 1 Simic. I mean, it's all pretty junk here. I'll take a combat trick, I guess. Blowgun is just a lot of work. I don't know. Like, it could be fine. It's just, it costs a lot of mana to use effectively. Another Militia. Wow. This wouldn't even be terrible. I don't think I want the Volcano. But yeah, more Militia. Okay. So I'm thinking probably not black then. This is a perfectly fine collection of cards. This is what Boros wants to do. Every single card costs 2. Okay, great. Love to see it. Another 2-drop. Guardian of the Great Door, you can't really cast on 2. This is probably bad. Oh man, another land. Mischievous Pup is good. What the hell is this? No, that's bad. A Braid is insane. That's going to outdo Mischievous Pup for sure. If we were lucky, we might wield the Idol of the Deep King or the Envoy. Yeah, there's actually a decent number of solid white wheels we could get here. Yeah, I bet we'll pick up a white card in pack 9. Pick 9. Sunfire Torch, I think, is really good for aggro decks. Petrify is fine. I'd be happy to take it. But this thing is damage and removal and very easy to fit into your curve. Glorifier of Suffering, I think, is great for wanting decks that want to have small things and attack. And guess what? That's me. Cosmian Blast is okay. Everything else here, pretty bad. I'm not going to take it. The whole black idea is just not a thing. We could take a 2-mana 2/2 that taps stuff, but I think Cosmian Blast, it's just nice to be able to attack fearlessly, knowing you have the combat trick. for whatever they block with. It's, you know, not as good removal as if you could just, like, blow up their thing and then attack and they don't get to block. But it is a lot of damage for just 2 mana. That's, you know, that's how it's balanced, right? It does more damage than it should for its mana cost. And to compensate for that, it has this fairly strict requirement that it only applies to attacking or blocking creatures. I wonder if we're even going to run the Seismic Monstrosaur. I don't really want 6 mana spells. But, you know, sometimes you can't help it. I think Contested Game Ball is awful, even in an aggro deck, because you just don't want to spend that mana. I'll take a Petrify, I think. This is an okay combat trick, but actual removal is just better. Right, the problem with this is, like, what decks do you put it in? The control decks can't keep control of the ball, and the aggro decks don't want to spend 2 mana drawing. So, plus 2 mana playing this. So, I don't know. I don't know who's supposed to want that card. This is all pretty bad. Blowgun, I guess. 4 mana, 3/5 trample. Buff a creature. That's okay. 5 mana, 4/4 that does something. I kind of like... I mean... This is a potential top-end sort of finisher thing. And it makes every creature you have into a threat. Right? Because you can tap all the others to buff anything up. You know... This flyer that, like, gives other shit flying, I kind of like it. Well, I was trying to look, how many artifacts do I have? Plenty. So I think we should be able to craft this fairly often. I'm just not very impressed with this infantry thing. It's a 3 mana 2/4 vigilance, roughly. Which is fine. But a flyer that can make your other stuff into flyers, especially, like, you know, your 6/5 trample cards if the game goes late, that certainly is a way to finish the game. Yes, we did wheel something good here. We wheeled, like, everything here. Jeez. I think I'll take an idol. We should be able to equip it. We like attacking. We like burn. Let's take it. Or not equip. We should be able to craft it is what I meant to say. Family Reunion. I mean, if anybody wants this card, it's Boros. Let's give it a try. Certainly better than anything else in that pack. I have, what, 3 removal cards? 4 counting Cosmium Blast? Alright, I have the Petrify, the Abrade. Oh, I have 2 idols. Okay. I don't remember taking the first one. Alright, I'll take the Swamp. You guys can have those colors. I'm not giving up on Boros. Man. It's a little annoying, isn't it? That, like, red-black clearly is open, but black isn't. So even though, like, red is open and red-black is open, but I had some pretty cool red-black stuff, but you can't take just the red-black cards and shove them in. I don't know, you could, I guess, but there's a lot of good Boros that I am happy to be taking. Like, white seems more open than some other. I guess I could have main decked that mountain. Like, it's turned out fine, but I kind of I experience whist. I'm very wistful for the I don't really own any dinosaurs, right? 1. Aclazotz. This card is so gross. But double black? It's just impossible. I don't think I can do it. Yeah. I mean, Healy's Lattice is okay. The Hammer might actually be the pick here. Or a 1-mana 2/2 Haster. I don't know. I think Itali's Favor might be okay in decks like this, but I'm just going to take the Hammer, I guess. I don't know. Cloud Guard and Guidewing are both decent. What is this thing? Yeah. I kind of want a 1/1 more than I want a 4-mana 3/2 flyer. Could be wrong, but... Diamond Pickaxe is nice. This card is overstated. Could have 3 of these if we wanted to. We could, in the past, have had 3 of them. I think it's just a Braid. Very happy to see it, obviously. Should wheel something out of this pack. There's a lot here that we want. Just a bad combat trick, I guess. It's not even that bad. Well, we're certainly going to have sufficiently many playables. We aren't going to have any trouble with that. This is such a good card. It's not like 100% clear to me that it's the best thing for our deck, because we want cheap stuff and 4 is kind of expensive, but it is pretty nice. We should have some stuff on 4, I would think. This would be like literally our first 4-mana card. No, Adaptive Gem card. Okay, this is nice. Oh man, really? 3-mana 4/3 is just too good. I have lots and lots of playable 2-mana cards. I should take... Oh, wait a minute. Spring-loaded Saw Blades, but I don't care if my opponents are attacking, right? They're never going to tap stuff, right? I think this is actually the way to go. It's a more defensive white card than I would prefer, but it's, you know, generally applicable. They attack sometimes, or they tap their stuff down with gem guards or whatever. You think I need another Sunshot Militia? Kind of thinking it might be better to... No, I have tons of removal. The answer is yes, I want another Militia. One piece of large removal? No, a minecart. Or a 1-mana 1/2. 2/2, kind of. Should be a 2/2 much of the time. But this is just really nice. Okay, here's, I think, the card I said we should wheel something from. Maybe it was the last pack. I don't know. This one's not so hot. The gnome isn't garbage. Oh, this is the one I said, yeah, there'd be something good. These two. I don't think I want another Cosmium Blast. I want more, like, gem or 2/2s that like to be tapped. This card's fine. This is maybe the most 2-drops I've ever drafted. 18 2-drops. Oh, man. I'm probably not supposed to run all of them. That should be, you know, the bad ones should be on my cutting list for sure. Alright, I'll put the mountain in. I think we already have one on the sideboard, don't we? I don't think it even shows you your sideboard, the basic lands once the draft is over. So, these were the 5 cards that looked completely unplayable. Too bad, because 2 of them are pretty cool. Now it's time to make some cuts. I have a feeling that the 2 slot could use some attention in this regard. Also this dinosaur. I don't know. I don't want 6 mana. Also lands. Get out of here. At most 16. Probably that's too many. This, I mean, it's a 2 mana 2/3. But, well, I don't really want to tap their creatures. I don't want to pay mana to do it, rather. The gnome can go Glorifier of Suffering. I think I have plenty of stuff for it. I don't like the blowgun that much. I have, what, like 2 combat tricks, basically? There's this one here, and then this one here, and I think that's about it. Family Reunion, huh? I actually do think it might be good. This is the worst 2-drop by a mile that's still in the deck. So get rid of that. I don't know how much I really like this. I don't have a ton of creatures or artifacts that I want to sacrifice, really. I don't make tokens. I make treasures occasionally from, like, the minecart and maybe something else. Yeah, this trick. Okay. We're just going to play nothing on 3, I guess. This might be a few too many of these 1-mana generic artifacts. Maybe get rid of a hammer. This is too big and chunky. This is okay. But, I don't know. I have lots of things that can activate by tapping my own creatures, and this is expensive. And if I cut this, I can cut even more lands. Right, we're now at average mana cost of 2. It's pretty low. I think I should prefer plains to mountains because I have a double white card that I want to play fairly early. So all my 2-drops are like contributing to this plan of like tap your own stuff. That's cool. We like that. I don't think I want to cut more than this. 8 2-drops is a lot, but we're an aggro deck, so I think a lot is an appropriate number. And maybe I'll get rid of this Ancestor's Aid. It's not very good as combat tricks go. Maybe the Guidewing. It's, I don't know. The 1-mana flyers in this set are all pretty great. I don't think I should run 14, should I? Seems pretty brave. Could cut an Idol. I mean, 3 mana for a 2 damage removal spell is a lot. I have 2 damage for 3 instead. But this does, like, turn into a pretty cool equipment eventually. And we have 1,000 artifacts, so it should be no trouble to craft it. Including some that want to go to the graveyard, like Sunfire Torch and Deconstruction Hammer. I mean, Family Reunion is the worst card that remains in the deck, but I kind of feel like it's good. We could cut one of the 4s, but I like them. I think I'll get rid of an Idol. Will I? Acrobatic Leap is also like, I mean, I guess this Landmark is also, it's 1 mana, kind of do nothing. It develops an artifact that you can tap with your... We have many things that care about this, so like 1 mana to get any permanent on the board is kind of nice. And then in the mid to late game, you can turn your threats into flying threats is the idea. But most of our threats are, I don't know, they're Kind of small anyway. Who cares if they can fly? Well, if you can attack with a 2/2 that flies, and you have 1 or 2 combat tricks behind, I think it's pretty nice. We got this 4/4. We have a few ways to get flying damage in, and it would be nice for that to be part of the plan. I wonder if this is just not that great because we don't have a lot of amazing 3 mana spells. This is more like Discover 2 instead of 3. It's still good, of course. But it's pretty expensive, and I'm trying to dump my hand out here. Yeah. One of the best cards in the deck, but it just doesn't feel right to keep it. I need to win the game super early. I don't want to wait till like I have 4 mana to make some middling powerful play that gets a 3/2 plus some random thing. Let's give this a try. I think we have to mulligan, like, well, we shouldn't have to mulligan for 2 drops because our whole deck is 2 mana or cheaper, pretty much. We might want to mulligan for 1 drops, but that seems a bit much. Like, how many of them am I running again? 5? Sort of a lot. This looks okay. No mountain, but most of the hand is white. Some early interaction, and then this to get us the red source. What? Okay, just playing a colorless tap land. You got it. I thought briefly this was a no mana tap land. What is this? Another dinosaur. Okay, that's fine. I'll just swing, I guess, and then Springjaw trap it. Is that what it's called? Springjaw trap? Spring loaded saw blades. Close. Is it? Is it dinosaurs? Maybe Teamer and they were hoping this would be fixing. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. It seems like we just play the mine card here. And I would happily trade it for their 3/2, I think. Because it gives me something to craft this with. Pretty sad. I can't even destroy it with a braid. I guess I could petrify it if I really were worried about it. Yeah, it is Teamer. Look at that. Alright, I'm blocking. You get your treasure, obviously. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's not glowing with the indestructible thing while it's on that. I want it's attached to a creature. Only when that's by itself. That's weird. 3 tap and sack. So, I mean, I don't want to do that right now. There's not really anything cool to destroy. I could petrify their creature, but it's just a 3-2. It's making treasures, though. I should probably just abrade the creature, honestly. Five mana pass, huh? I think I'll play the Sunshot Militia this turn instead of the Gnome. So I don't have to do it pre-combat. I mean, not saying that I'm doing it because I don't have to play it pre-combat, but I don't have to play it pre-combat, therefore, like, I'll swing before I play it. No counterspell, huh? That's good news. Well, they have 6 mana. You think they're ever going to do anything? I'm glad I abraded their creature. I didn't think it would turn out this well. Top or bottom? I mean, I think bottom's fine. A Vigilant Attacker is nice, but I'd welcome a land. I'd welcome lots of things. Okay. No need to do any of this pre-combat. I mean, I could run out the Gem Guard and, like, tap 2 things, but I think I'd rather just Sunshot Militia. This craft doesn't require tapping. Okay. Hang on. Do I actually have an artifact in the graveyard? Yes. Okay, I mean, Boros Bully, I guess. They played 2 creatures, we killed them both, and attacked. That's sort of what the deck wants to happen, I guess. Not casting any Simic spells. Boros spells I can probably handle. Buzz Light. Looking good. Need another land eventually, but I'm pretty happy with this. Got both colors and a 2-lander with lots of 2-drops. Tap to loot or tap to scry? I think I'd rather be looting. I'm not sure why, but like I'd like to, I don't know. I don't know which removal spell to use on this. Certainly I don't just trade my 2/2 in. I guess Petrify, or sorry, well, Cosmian Blast is what I meant to say. Now let's just swing here. Loot nothing, so I guess I should have played the Scry. My hand is just too perfect. they really going to be descending? I don't think so. They might. But also, I don't mind taking a little damage. Sacrifice a creature. The flyer? It's smaller? Nah, looking for lands. Found one. Let's just main phase this. Scry second, I think. So I know what the first card I get is before I decide. I'm gonna... I don't know. I discard the Cosmian Blast. We definitely just don't want it. Okay, now I know I have a Plains. Fine, I'm keeping idle. I could have Scryed first and discarded a Plains, or bottomed a Plains, and that would have been nicer. Would have worked out better. But I think given that, like, I don't know, you're going to have one uncontrolled draw anyway, either during combat or in your next draw step. And I think you want to take that uncontrolled draw sooner so that you know what it's going to be when you're tailoring your scry. That's like my position on that kind of thing most of the time. Cycling a boulder. Love to see it. None of these are artifacts. Swamp cycling as well. Well. Okay, great. I was about to have a dumb, like, dead turn, right? Swing in. Oh, you know, I shouldn't have played the Plains. Should have looted it away. Whoops. Wasn't punished there. But those two are like, they're so good at fixing your hand up. As long as you're not a dumb idiot who plays the cards he doesn't want to keep. Now, as for the order in which I played the two of them, I think I was wrong to play the Looter before the Scryer. I wanted to, like, try to increase my chances of hitting a land on that very next turn. But, I don't know. Oga Chang. This has nothing to do on 2 except to braid them. And then on 3 we idle, and on 4 we gem guard. Like, it doesn't look horrible. I'm going to say on the draw we can keep this, because the deck is so full of 2-drops that I shouldn't have trouble hitting one. And I have other stuff to do. I guess it's just all lands in the deck today, apparently, huh? This is a great land. It is so good. I don't really have an answer to it. I don't know. I guess Gem Guard, maybe? I'm not going to raid the 1/1, obviously. Should we make a treasure or something? Yeah. Okay. You can hit me for 1 again. Hopefully they play something with 2 toughness. It's a 4/3. Okay, well, I'll braid that too, I guess. Boros control. What the hell? Alright, an unsupported Gem Guard. Surely that will win the game. Oh, they don't have any pirates. Or artifacts, I mean. That's nice. I guess I have to main phase this so that I have something to tap. And I can always Cosmium Blast, hopefully the land, actually. They're probably not going to animate the land anytime soon. Oh, they can't. They don't have any islands, but they can Restless. They can Promising Vein for an island eventually. Oh, this is a blue source, but they wouldn't, surely. So I'm not going to kill this 3/3. I have a creature that can kill it already. I need Cosmium Blast for the land because I don't have any other way to deal with it, really. Of course, no artifacts in grave. I don't really think I can counterattack here. And I can't really activate this. I just want to be ready to block the 3/3. If I counterattack and they animate this, I would be happy, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I guess we're just, like, unhappy. But patient? Something that they might want to do pre-combat. I think it's just holding up priority for the Promising Vein. Boy, where's that 6-mana dinosaur now, huh? Rude. Well, it's an artifact at least. So I can craft this if I ever draw another creature. I mean, I can craft it anyway. But if I... Yeah, I think I still have to let this hit me. I don't care about this 3/3. No, cancel. I mean, you could have let it attach, you know? It doesn't do anything. But fine. Might be getting to the point where I have to blow that up, but I really don't want to. Because as soon as I do... Well, now I have this to deal... You know what? Maybe I should have done this earlier. Because now a lot of my creatures can contest the land. What is it? At the beginning, end of the battlefield or attack. Okay, only vampires. Very funny. This only crafts with artifacts. And I don't have an artifact to craft except this one, which... Okay, that's pretty good. And I guess the Petrify is good too, right? Huh. Okay. So if this became a 1/4, I mean... I'm just dead, right? No, not technically. Could let them attack me. Alright. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to craft this, but I think I need to save it for this, maybe? Okay. Looks like game over. Yeah. I mean, I can craft this here, technically. Chump 5. Use this to... kill something. But if they animate the land and swing with 3 lethal creatures, I'm just dead. Seems they're not doing this. That's nice. I'm still dead. I know I'm topping a card that won't be good enough to get me... Oh, I can... Right, I can flip this. But I won't have anything to crew it with. And I can petrify this. I can't, it's ward 3, wow. So petrify that, and then die. Yeah, this whole Boros control game plan this game did not work out. They should have killed me a while ago. But now I truly am dead. I thought, you know, a 4-lander is not great, but we should draw lots of stuff, and we just didn't. We just drew more lands. We had 8 lands that game. I couldn't play him fast enough. Maybe it was only 7. I think it was 8, though. Lakenu? Lake New? This is actually fine. I can play the hammer, and then... I don't know. I can't actually do anything after that, can I? I can Cosmium Blast something on 2 and try to get enough stuff down that this can be played eventually. Okay, love that. Green. Oh, that's a pretty land. Where's this from? One of the unsets, maybe? I don't see a set symbol on it. That's a Poison Dart Frog. I'll just play a Sunshot Militia and bonk him for 1. I don't imagine they want to attack with the frog, and if they did, I wouldn't really want to block. That's a 4/4. What the hell? I guess play this out. So what does this do when it attacks? It's like... It gets to discover. I would have liked to... Well, actually... I think I'll just do this, and then... not... ping him for 1. I'm holding up enough blockers that if they swing with the 4/4, it's kind of scary. If they actually go for the swing, I think I'll let it in, because it's broadcasting a combat trick that way. But this discourages the attack and lets me find out whether they have a combat trick or not. And if they do, then... Oh my god, really? Ooh, it gets to explore, and it's a 5/5. Okay. That is a... Ah, they don't have 2 things to tap, though. That's a real problem. Ooh. That is something, huh? So I could resolve this and still have Acrobatic Leap available. Right? Which seems pretty cool. How much do I care about a 2/2? I mean, we get to go a little bit wide. Alright, we have this to reward us, but it doesn't matter against the creatures they have right now. I think I'll skip it. I could have just moved the hammer. Oh, that does make this look a little... Well, but I don't want to do that. Yeah. This is pretty bad. None blocks. Nearly dead. Please send help. Do I want to move the hammer at all? It costs 1, right? So I could still have both of these if I wanted to. I think, yes. Let's put it on the flyer. And pass. Now I have an easy block here, and if family reunion goes off, we'll be very happy. It probably won't work out in such a fairy tale way, but it could. Oh my fucking god, are you for real? I can't cast spells during their turn, guys. Well, better family reunion now, I guess. Because if this doesn't happen, I'm gonna die. I need the Cosmium Blast, but I can't have it, obviously. Okay, I mean, I'm happy for this trade to go through. Wow. Okay, just send me straight to hell. Oh, what a gross. Like, this is... If I could just illustrate, this is 3 lands. 1 forest, 1 plains, and a colorless cave. And they're just, like, absolutely shitting on me. With these insane 3 and 4 mana cards and great discoverers. And, oh my god. Ugh. Also, wait a minute. One of those... That card they explored to the bottom was red. They weren't even just running green-white. They were running 3-color Naya. Huh. Philuxi. This is obviously an unplayable hand. Only mountains and white spells is not a good combo. On the draw again. Have we been on the draw more than usual this draft? I choose to believe that that's the case. Mulligan. Keep. Yeah, where have these been, by the way? Let's get rid of this. Yeah, draw, play, draw, draw is what Draft Sim says. And this is another on the draw. So 5 of our game, we've played 5 games. 4 of them we've been on the draw. Not great. Could play the torch and get in a little damage now, but I'd rather obviously develop another 2/2. Let's choose this one. Should have done it pre-combat, or post-combat, of course. Turned out not to matter. It usually doesn't, but sometimes it does. Resplendent Angel. For real? Mountain is very important. All my spells are red. Do I want one of them here? If so, I can move it next turn, right? Maybe I want two of them here so I can swing with a 3/1? Flyer? I guess. Also, I guess I need to attack with something next turn, and I'll probably want to sack both torches to blow this up. And the thing that can attack more comfortably is the flyer, right? Okay. It's not great. I think I still have to kill the Resplendent Angel. And then just swing in with this, basically. I'm getting 2 for 1, but, like, come on, it's a Resplendent Angel. What are you going to do? Come on! Well, I've never even seen this card. Some white uncommon? Actually, I have. I didn't draft it because it's bad. I guess it's good here, though. I mean, I think just play both of these, right? Swing in for 3. This is so sad. The thing is, all of this, I don't know, I guess it's fine. It's creatures for Sunshot Militia, basically. Get them for 2 a turn. Not great, I'll tell you that. I guess in case they decide to remove this at instant speed, I should activate it. No, I want to get. Oh wait, why do I want to get the loot out of this? Okay, I don't know. Well, we should be drawing gas if we can tap these guys, which we can. With the militia, if nothing else. No blocks, obviously. Oh, fuck. They have 6 mana to give that thing lifelink. Well, this game is over. Do you even play this? It doesn't do anything. They're just making Sarah Angels for free. And gaining 5 life a turn. I guess we leave. See ya. That is gross. I mean, you know, the decks in this format are strong. Like, you know, limited formats get stronger and stronger over time. And this is the most recent one, and so, like, it's fairly powerful stuff. But I just don't... I don't know. Is this the normal power level to be facing? Resplendent Angel is a rare, right? Or a mythic, probably? Let's look that up. Resplendent Angel is a mythic, yeah. 3 mana, 3/3 flyer, insane. For 6 mana, you can like give it lifelink and get a Sarah Angel. I spent 2 removal spells on it, and then they just put it back. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Just lose, obviously. What about my other losses to that Naya deck? Oh yeah, they just dumped out a bunch of insane creatures. And I don't know, maybe I could have played it better. Like, I think I was left with Cosmian Blast in hand that never did anything. I could have used it earlier rather than developing a 2/2. And the other one was that Dimir deck that they never... Oh yeah, I drew like 15 lands. All 15 of them. I don't know. I don't feel too bad in terms of my play or my deck. I think it was like a reasonably solid deck. Just one bad draw and 2 insanely strong opponents when I had a pretty reasonable draw, but not that good. Well, my first non-success. We won't even call it a failure. It's just a non-success in Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.